Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Tanase, and today I will be showing you how to master Geoguessr. Okay, so before we start, just to get started, I made my mouse pink so that it would be more visible to the viewer. So let's get started. Okay, so first off we can see this. This is a minaret, which is part of a Muslim mosque. So this is probably in a Muslim country. Given that most of the people around here are black, this is probably in Africa. Let's see if we can find any other clues when we move around. Let's see, what language is this? I can't recognize that language. This kind of looks French. So this is probably a French-speaking country in Africa. Tala or Loger, and that's some Arabic, so I'm gonna guess it's probably somewhere in northern Africa. It's Kuriande. Yeah, I'm not getting too much information on where, but if I'm gonna guess a French-speaking country in Africa, I'm going to guess Mali. Close enough. Okay, so let's see. This says Sao Paulo right here. So this means that this is probably in or near Sao Paulo, Brazil. Given that there's an international airport, it's probably a major city. And this is a port right here, which probably means that this city is coastal. And a very large city that Sao Paulo would be in driving distance of is Rio de Janeiro. From this architectural style, we can guess that it is Europe. There's writing right here, so let's... Oh, that's too far. There's a sign right there. That could help a lot. Let's look at this. This looks like Arabic, probably an Arabic-speaking country. A ton of palm trees up there, somewhere near Mediterranean, I would guess. Sign right there. That might have clues on it, such as writing, and we can guess what language it is. That right there looks like a Christian cross, so this is probably somewhere that used to be Christian. Oh, look at this. This is an ancient ruin, so this is also probably older country. It has more history. So a country that could have palm trees, has Arabic, and has Christian is probably going to be somewhere here around the Middle East. I'm gonna guess either Turkey or Syria. Okay, first clue, this is in the United States. Now let's see if we can go over there and get a clear view of that flag. Oh, and there's a post office. This is gonna help a ton. Aliceville, Alabama. So all we need to find is in Alabama, a small town called Aliceville. This is probably a pretty small town, so it might take some time to find it, but we are playing on World Guessr right now and not Geoguessr, so it's not time. So we have a lot of time to find this. I don't want to take all your time, so I'm just gonna guess somewhere near Montgomery. And roadwork. So that's in English. That means it's an English-speaking country. Right here with this environment, this looks kind of western, so I would guess that this is west of the Mississippi River. I'm pretty sure that confirms that. I don't know anywhere east of the Mississippi that looks like this. I can tell by the way these houses look, and that, you know, there's a pickup truck there, that this is most likely in the United States. Now let's go over there, see if that sign says anything important. Now we're at the sign. It says 1 in 3 kids in California are at risk for toxic stress. Definitely means that it's in California, because why would we talk about California if it wasn't in California? It doesn't look like we're anywhere near the coast here, and given that there are a lot of pine trees, I'm guessing this is more toward the north. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll need a bit more clues. Free breakfast at a Holiday Inn Express and Suite. Let's see if I can get closer and read it a bit better. Take the 2.7 miles. So they're near highway, but personally am not too informed with highways, so I will have to keep searching for clues. This is a public works utility, so it might have some information. Pacific Power. Unfortunately, that does not give us any more information that we already had. That is this in California. So I'm going to go like 15 more seconds, and if I don't find a location, I will guess. Does that say Oregon right there? Lower Oregon gas price. Did I just cross the state border? Because there's talk about California right there, but now it's talking about Oregon. I've never actually encountered that, but I am gonna guess that this is somewhere on the border between California and Oregon. Oh, that's so cool. I've never actually done that. Okay, this is Greek, this writing right here. You can tell because of the omega symbol, I think, and the sigma symbol right here, and Greek too. Now let's see if I can find any more clues. Me personally, the language with the Latin script, I'm pretty good. Well, European languages mostly, I'm good at decoding since they use the Latin script. But which is like your ABCD, but it's a bit harder to decode some of the other ones. Let's see. Mitanilia is that way, Pyrgos is that way, and Karlovasi is that way. So let's find a Karlovasi. See if you can find Karlovasi. I have to keep looking for a bit. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll guess really quick that it's like here. Oh, it was all the way over there. I got the country right, that's good. But I couldn't really decipher any other clues there. Viale del Acquario. That sounds Italian, so I'm gonna guess that this is in Italy. This way looks like it leads to a city center, which could probably... Are these flags right here? I'm not sure what those mean. Viale Capricorno. Let's see what language is this. Yeah, that's Italian, which means that this is in Italy, since Italy is the only country in the world that has Italian as major language. Let's see if these trash cans have any. Comune di Grado. So this is a commune named Grado, but communes are small. So this is in a city named Grado, and there's some German there. Could this be more in the mountainous north? Because north is close to Switzerland and Austria, which are both German-speaking countries. Saw a clue back here. Let's see if I can find it. Edelweiss right here. That's something more associated with mountains and the Alps. So I'm gonna guess somewhere north. Oh, it's coastal. North, right, and the country. This looks to me more of a desert environment. First off, stood out to me is that this is either in the US or Australia. Let's see what language it's in. Sevende. That sounds like Spanish. Spanish could be the Mexico, or it could be the southern United States, since Spanish is pretty common there too. And these look like Latino people, so it's probably southern United States or Mexico or somewhere in that area. We don't have enough clues yet to make an accurate guess, so we'll keep looking. Now, here's a shop. Tienda Malili. Tienda means store in Spanish, so that's confirmation that this is somewhere in Latin America. I don't know about any terrain that looks like this in Spain or Equatorial Guinea, which are the other two countries that speak Spanish, so this is confirmed that this is somewhere in Latin America. Does the sign have any information on it? Reparación. Llame nosotros vamos. Comunidades de Aculco, Quilotepec, Acambay, Potitlan, Amealco, and San Ildefonso. So in these communities that I just named, that this is near. See, does this have any more? No, it does not. Don't want this to last forever, so I'm just going to guess that this is somewhere in northern Mexico, since that could... Oh, I got the country right. The results. These results are a result of the clues that I have been given. These results are all... They're not perfect, but they're pretty good, and they're pretty educated. I got the same country every single time. So if you use these clues that I was discussing during this video, then you could become a pro at Geoguessr like me. Thank you for watching the video, and goodbye.